Today's innovation are the craziest, most bizarre laws in U.S. states. Here's one jaw-dropping law in Vermont. It's technically mandatory for women to get written permission from their husbands if they want to opt for false teeth. Better let your hubby know you're eyeing those shiny veneers. In Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password. In South Dakota, it's illegal to sleep in the cheese factory. Apparently, this was outlawed with the same logic behind not falling asleep at the wheel. It's not the wisest idea to be operating large machinery while dozing off. In South Carolina, you can't play pinball if you're a minor. Sorry, kids. Minors under 18 years old aren't allowed to play a pinball machine in South Carolina, and if temptation gets the best of you, you'll be handed a status offense violation. In Rhode Island, it's illegal to race a horse on a highway. This old law prohibits racing or testing the speed of a horse over a public highway. Failure to comply will result in a $20 fine or imprisonment of 10 days or less. In Pennsylvania, you're breaking the law if you pay a psychic. In Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery. Most people bring flowers to a cemetery, but apparently some brought guns. This became illegal in the Beaver State after a hunter was charged with harvesting an animal on cemetery ground. In North Carolina, drunk bingo is unlawful. Apparently, it's illegal in North Carolina to sell or consume any alcoholic beverage in a room while a bingo game is being played. In New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m. Bad news for those who love rocking some fashionable comfy slippers all day and night around the house. One old law says that slippers are not to be worn after dark. In New Mexico, idiots are banned from voting. A law in this state of New Mexico prohibits idiots, as well as insane persons convicted of a felonious or infamous crime, from voting. In New Hampshire, it's unlawful to pick up seaweed off the beach. In 1973, New Hampshire outlawed carrying or picking up seaweed off the beach at night. It's rumored that in colonial times, seaweed was used as fertilizer and was thus a hot commodity. In Nevada, it's illegal to sit on sidewalks. The Silver State never sleeps, or even rests for that matter. It's unlawful to sit or lie down on public sidewalks in Reno, Nevada, as it interferes with the primary purpose of the sidewalk and threatens public safety. In Nebraska, you can't get married if you have a venereal disease. In Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present. Bad news if you were planning to have a pet rat in Big Sky Country. In Montana, it is unlawful to raise, sell, or give away rats, except as food for reptiles, birds of prey, or both. In Missouri, bear wrestling is banned. We all love a good bear hug now and then, but the real deal is outlawed in Missouri. In Mississippi, nutrition labels cannot be enforced. In 2013, lawmakers barred towns from forcing restaurants to include nutrition information or calorie counts on menus. The same bill, also known as the Anti-Bloomberg Bill, bans communities from requiring restaurants to limit portion sizes. In Minnesota, dirty tires are banned. Driving through Minnesota soon, make sure to get your car washed prior, as dirty tires are considered a public nuisance if they deposit mud, dirt, or other substances on a street or highway. In Michigan, you can't sell your vehicle on a Sunday. This law was enacted way back in 1953. It is unlawful to sell, trade, or buy motor vehicles on a Sunday in Michigan due to religious reasons. According to the Wolverine State, time is better spent with family, friends, or at church. In Massachusetts, it's illegal to tell fortunes without certification. A fortune teller must live in Massachusetts for at least 1 year in order to apply for a license. In Maryland, sleeveless shirts are banned in public parks. In Maine, it's illegal to park in front of Dunkin' Donuts. In Louisiana, it's illegal to send a surprise pizza. Considered harassment, you may be handed a $500 fine.